But let's get started. We have battle number 6, the Goldenrod at Gholdengos versus the San Agus crew. I am noticing that the San Agus crew does not have their team name on their logo. Interesting. Anyway, would you like to introduce the Goldenrod Gholdengos for me?
So our first team today is going to be Goldenrod Gholdengos, led by Mara, who's a really wonderful bio. They're currently in third. They're 6-1. They are very terrifying to just even think about. I think their only loss has been apparently to Movement, right?
Yep.
And they're playing
Almost
good.
almost lost to me, almost lost to Peloton Penguins, almost lost to one other person. Oh, to Dabbing Dratini's, but they're just too
I
good.
lucked out going against them the first week because they did not have the extra trade that went on afterwards.
Oh,
Um,
true.
so their first Pokemon is going to be Torkoal at 2-7. It's a sunsetter. It's really good.
Yeah, it's not meant to get
The
knockouts,
entire
but
the entire team benefits from it, as well as Roaring Moon putting in all the work at 10-4. Roaring Moon is really really good. I love that Pokemon. And then the UUs to go to Slitherwing and Sandy Shocks, two more Paradox Mons. Uh, both at 9-4 and 2-3. They're just again very terrifying. And then we go to the RUs with Porygon 2 at 6-1. Honestly,
I hate
one
Porygon
of the most
too.
terrifying Pokemon on this team, despite there being what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Paradox Mons. Porygon 2 is still the most scary
I
thing on
hate
this team to me.
Porygon too.
Followed by Iron Thorns at 0-2 and Brute Bonnet at 3-0. Brute Bonnet putting in so much work, having zero, like, there are zero faints currently. And then you have Hitmonlee with a new, I don't think they've made an appearance yet, but they
Oh,
might
not
not need to with this team.
literally.
As well as Magmortar at 1-2 and Vileplume at 7-3. Vileplume getting all the benefits from the Sunsetter from Torkoal.
He even sets up its own sun too. Like
Yeah.
there's been so many times where it's been a predicted switch that Vileplume is just like, haha, I'm gonna set up the sun. Haha, I'm fast now.
And then the next, they get rounded out by the PUs with Shuckle at 0-0. The biggest meme to me. I love Shuckle so
Literally,
much.
the
I need more
biggest
Shuckle in
meme.
my life. Followed by Wobbuffet at 1-1, which Wobbuffet, again, a Pokemon super slept on. If you know how to use a Wobbuffet, Wobbuffet is one of the most terrifying Pokemon. If you don't, Wobbuffet feels useless.
Yeah.
It's in a weird spot. With Eradicate and Jellicent both at 0-0. I don't think they've shown their face yet. Eradicate and
Jellicent
one of my favorite
has
Pokemon. I love Eradicate. I
the
love
rat.
that.
Well, yeah. Especially in Pokemon Infinite Fusions, the Rat King Rattata fusion. My favorite moment, though, of this season so far has been the exploding Torkoal. A couple weeks ago, Torkoal used Explosion and made me so happy.
This was the team that I prepared against. I had everything in my head to win, and then I got yawned.
Right. Yeah, this team, like, you don't know what to expect when you're coming up against Mars. And that's what makes them so scary, is just predictability, like unpredictability, along with just pure skill. This team is so good. Their
And
opponent,
and 5 Paradox Mons.
yeah, 5 Paradox Mons. Though only 4 of them benefiting from Sun. One of them usually runs Booster Energy if it does show up. But their opponents this week, a little bit of a scary matchup. The San Agus crew, led by Javleed, playing for Megatropia, currently 16th at 0-7. This is going to be quite a hill to climb for the San Agus crew, but I believe in the underdogs always. The OU mods of this team being that Aegis slash the namesake Pokemon at 3-5, and the Ceralegs unfortunately only at 0-4. I'm not only, but the Ceralegs are 0-4, not getting a knockout yet, which is kind of unfortunate because this Pokemon can be a really good mon. It just unfortunately has not been able to pick up any knockouts. The UU mods of this team, the Obstagoon with the same record as the Ceralegs at 0-4, the Toxtricity at 0-3. Another, what's going on? Anyway, something just fell. Both of these Pokemon really good. Obstagoon has just unfortunately not been ran the best from this team, trying to go for rest and sleep talks instead of trying to go for different strategies. So hopefully they can change up that strategy for that Obstagoon here soon. The RU moms of this team with that Togekiss at 0-2. Togekiss is absolutely terrifying. If you can get a Thunder Wave set up and just Air Slash, Paraflinch, just for the win. Togekiss Angie. The Altaria is at 1-2, and the Frostlass at 0-3. The Enumons of this team with that Spiritomb at 2-2. The newly traded Sceptile, unfortunately getting knocked out last week. Poor baby, my boy got knocked out. I'm sad. And the Medicham at 3-5. Same record as this Aegislash here. On the Pokemons of this team with that Galarian Rapidash at 0-4, even though it doesn't have any knockouts, it has been putting in work, being a really good Sword Stance Agility Baton Passer. Just unfortunately hasn't been able to get any of the knockouts itself. The Luxray is at 0-1, the Bastiodon at 1-3, and the Electivire is at 1-1. A really good potential from this team, just unfortunately has not been able to get the predictions that they've been needing to be able to get the wins, but I believe. Let's see the starting lineup of these two teams here. We see the Goldenrod Gholdengos with those Paradox Pokemon here, and the Vileplume benefit from the Sunsetter. The Roaring Moon, the Slitherwing, the Torkoal, with the Hitmonlee showing up for the first time this season. I say this season because he had them last season too. And it actually is what beat me in the finals. Anyway, the Sandy Shocks and the Vileplume all show on their faces. With the Sand Aegis crew bringing two of the ghost types, we have the Aegislash here, the Togekiss, the Toxtricity, what is it? Galarian Rapidash. Oh my gosh, my mind just blanked. The Cerulege and the Medicham. What are your first thoughts seeing these two lineups?
I see a lot of Pokemon that I love, and I'm hoping that I get to see a very fun battle.
Yes, I see a lot of purple Pokemon. Purple and pink Pokemon here.
I love Aegislash. I'm so excited to see
Yes. Let's get started here with battle number 6 in week 8. I didn't mess up. Let's go. Goldenrod Gholdengos leading with the Slitherwing, with the Sand Aegis crew leading with the Galarian Rapidash. The immediate switch, though, into the Aegislash here, with a U-turn being set up from the Slitherwing. A really good prediction, a really good swap from the Sand Aegis crew here. The Torkoal able to set up the Sun now. The King Shield, though, being set up from the Aegislash with the South Rock. South Rock, though, is not going to get protected and is now going to float above the team, with the Sword Dance being set up from the Aegislash here, and the Yawn being set up from the Torkoal to make the Aegislash a little sleepy boy. The Aegislash tries to go for the attack, though, goes for the Shadow Sneak. The priority Shadow Sneak is not going to do too much damage to this Torkoal, with the Lava Plume able to take down this Aegislash. The Sun just on the field. Tom Cruise, the Togekiss, coming in with a Water Pulse, confusing the Torkoal, and it gets hit by confusion. What a good play from this Togekiss! So unexpected. Hitmonlee then coming in with a Togekiss going for another Water Pulse. Does it get another confusion? It does not. But the Fake Out, normal gem Fake Out, this Hitmonlee is now going to outspeed because of Unburden. The Poison Jab doesn't knock out the Togekiss, though, with an Air Slash able to knock down the Hitmonlee. Sandy Shocks then comes in. It does outspeed, goes for the Volt Switch to take down the Togekiss and get a clean switch into Torkoal. I could have guessed Torkoal to set up that Sun again. The Kurt Cobain, I love it. Toxtricity comes out with the Torkoal switching immediately into the Roaring Moon. And a Boom Burst doing some really good damage here to this Roaring Moon, but not enough to knock it out. And the Throat Spray is activated to boost the special attack. But the Earthquake, unfortunately, is able to quad effectively hit the Toxtricity. Galarian Rapidash then coming back in. And the Play Rough outspeeds and takes down the Roaring Moon. And one of them is scarfed. They're both scarfed. I don't know. But Vileplume comes back out. The Rapidash switching into the Cerulege, getting a lot of South Rock's damage here. But the Sleep Powder putting the Cerulege to sleep here. The Cerulege switching out into the Galarian Rapidash here, with the swap from the Vileplume into the Sandy Shocks. And the Drill Run doing some good damage, but unfortunately not enough to knock it out, with another Volt Switch coming through from the Sandy Shocks to almost knock down Eyeliner. I love that name. A drill run coming through. Of course, going to be another resistant hit here with a U-turn, able to knock down the rest of this Rapidash's HP and get a clean switch in, probably into the Torkoal. Yep, there it is. The drought being set up. The Surleg coming back. He is taking a little nap on the field, though. The Torkoal switches out into the Sandy Shocks again. Does the Surleg stay asleep? He does. He just napping. He's sleepy boy. The Earth Power is able to knock down the Sandy Shocks just as Medicshan left. Can it do it? We will see. I believe. I always believe. The Earth Power... Nope, never mind. I lied. Earth Power one-shotting the Medicshan, leaving the Goldenrod Gholdengos as the winners of this battle. To be honest, the San Agus crew had some really, really good plays here. Looking a lot better than they have in the past, just unfortunately looking better against a team who is just consistently good. So really good showing, really good battle between these two. Just the Goldenrod Gholdengos was able to get the win. What did you think of that battle?
It was just a very fun battle to watch. I'm happy to see Sandy Shocks do stuff too, because I also really like that Pokemon.
Oh, definitely, yeah. It was good to see Sandy Shocks actually able to get some knockouts here, because it has had a pretty low record, surprisingly. Like, it is a really good Pokemon. It just hasn't been able to get too many knockouts to its name. I was also happy to see Togekiss take down a Hitmonlee. That made me really happy.